Bashira asked, do you know if there's any good books out there for the financial part of owning a business? I'm having an issue with that. Oh, that is not my strong point either, Bashira. I think the guys in the chat will probably have some pretty good books on finances. I cannot be of any help to you there because I have not read a whole bunch of financial books. I probably should. As a matter of fact, if my life is a testament to that, it's my life is a testament to the fact that I have not read any financial books. RJ says, I like ices. Does that count? I mean, whatever counts is whatever you want it to count, I guess. So that's a Blue Air says, call an accountant. Hey, call an accountant. You know, accountant's always a good thing to have. I do have an accountant, so if I have any questions, I can actually ask her, and she will let me know the answers to them. Because owning a business, one thing I do know is that depending on how you set your business up, you can be held liable for certain things if you don't set it up correctly. You have to do everything right. You have to report everything right to the IRS because the IRS, they just gained a whole bunch of new employees. They're probably coming to look for your business anyway to audit it. So even now, you know, with the podcast, I mean, I have an LLC for the podcast to give me some protection. It's just you have to involve people that know more than you. And you were hoping that was me, and it's not. But an accountant would be a good thing. That's a good suggestion from Blue Air. They're not always the best, but I appreciate that answer. Hey, no problem. I'll be a lot better if you ask me a question about TXV or something like that. Jessica says HVAC Millionaire on YouTube has some good videos about that. Hey, HVAC Millionaire, that's Kelly McKay. That's like his area. So if you go to HVAC Millionaire, you can probably find out a whole lot more about that. Because I've always thought that Kelly was smart, but not one of those salesy smart people in HVAC. So that's a good thing. Will says LLC is a good protection for most small shops. Yeah, that's a corporation was what I was suggested to get whenever I first started my business. It was like, you need to form a corporation. My father was a sole proprietor, but sole proprietors don't have the protections that corporations do have. You don't want to be losing everything you own because your personal and business stuff is intermingled, and that's what happens with a sole proprietor. It's easier to navigate the finances as a sole proprietor because they don't have to worry about money's intermingling as much as a corporation. Like, for example, I have a corporation. I can't go use my corporate money to do a lot of personal stuff for me that's not justified as company expense. Like sometimes you go out to eat. If you go out to eat and you have a meeting about the company, you can say, all right, well, that's a company expense. But you can't just go out and have some ice cream with your family and say, okay, well, that's a company expense. Because there's no justification for that unless your family works in the business or something. So when you go to be audited, because the government does like to do that, they're going to ask, well, why did you write off this? Why did you write off that? Where's the receipts for all this stuff? And I'll be like, And that's not good. It's not a good thing to be in because the government is unrelenting. They're a huge tiger and you're a baby rabbit and you don't stand a chance. So you might as well be as prepared as possible. I've never been audited before because I make so little money the government has nothing to gain by it. So they don't audit me. Haha, joke's on them. I do nothing right. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Zachary Craig says, I'm watching this in the shower. That's fine. You can watch it in the shower. Like I said, that's one that falls into the area of I can't do much about that. But that's an interesting, fun fact about Zachary is that he's in the shower watching this. I don't think this is typically the type of videos people watch when they're in the shower. But, hey, more power to you. If you want to watch more videos just like this one, click on this playlist right here. If you want to see our brand new video, click right here. If you want to find out more about the great sponsors that make this show happen, click up here. And to join our email list where I notify you when we're going live, click right here.